This is the very easiest way to cut a Victorian corset. You go in with your chest line, you draft your basic bodies. You divide your bust span, which is nipple to nipple, by 2 inches. Whatever you get, mark it on your waistline, chest line, and then draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. Mine is 8. I divided by 2, which is 4. I can add allowance because this is a pattern paper. That's why I'm not adding allowance. On the main fabric, I'm going to add allowance. On your shoulder, divide it by 2. Whatever you get, mark it, and then draw a straight line. Make sure your straight line is straight, not like my own that is bent. Then from my bust point, I came down by 1 inch, because I do not want it to be too sharp if I'm connecting it from my under bust to my bust line. Then on my waistline, I marked 1.5. On my under bust, 1.5. On the other side of my center, I mark half inch. If you are busty, you can use 2 inches. If you are not, you can use 1.5. Do whatever works for you. So because it's normally on bustier pattern, the line is straight from the under bust to the hip line or to the full length. It's always straight. But because this is a Victorian corset, this is why it is not straight. Do whatever works for you, like I said. Then I connected it to that 1 inch. I did not connect it down straight to the bust point because I don't want it to be too sharp, to avoid sharpness. Then I do my chest tightening. I did 0.5 on both sides. Connect it back to that 1 inch point. So simple, so straightforward, so easy. Then I connected it back. You can use your cuff ruler. It's not necessary you use your ruler. See, this Victorian corset can add so much dart as you want. You can have 4 darts on it. You can add 5 darts, as much as you want. Then I added my measurements, and I added the darts allowance that I've took. I added it to the measurement because this is a pattern paper. That's why my measurement is not that much. But if I'm cutting it on the fabric, I'm going to add as much as possible allowance I want, so that the measurement can be accurate and the clothes can fit. So on my under bust, I divided it into 2. Whatever you get, divide it into 2. Mine is 7. I divided into 2 because of the dart on the other side. So I draw a straight line. I connected it to the chest line and to the hip line. Make sure your line is straight. So from the under bust, like I said, I took 0.5 in, 0.5, and on the other side 0.5. You do that on your waistline and on your under bust, 0.5. I connected them together. Please don't